Welcome to Evil Video, Monster Antenna's movie review show. And this time we are reviewing, just in kind of a basic entirety, The Office. The US version of The Office.
The Oofus?
The Oofus.
The Oofus.
The Orifice. Alright. So, just give us generally, what do you think of The Office?
I really like The Office, if I'm honest with you. I feel like sometimes when I watch it, not every single time I watch it, but just sometimes it feels too long. Sometimes it feels spot on.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's a good fan favorite.
Yeah, it really is probably one of my favorite TV shows. I think we've done like a probed on like our favorite TV shows ever.
Yeah.
I would still say it's up there for me.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the one who said Office too.
You did say Office.
Yeah.
And I forgot about it for a second. Which I guess says something, but even then, the second I start thinking about it, I start thinking about my funniest, the funniest moments to me.
Yeah.
In my favorite episodes, I always think about Michael Scott. I always, during my day, I go, oh, wow, I feel like I'm in a Michael Scott situation right now.
Yeah, that's very true.
There's just awkward moments in everyone's day that you kind of go, Michael Scott would be one of the people in this group situation.
Yeah.
And the fact that there is no word on, everyone reuniting and everything.
Yeah.
There's no one going, well, this is actually going to happen. We're going to get everyone back together.
You like that or you don't like that?
I kind of like that everyone's kind of asking for it, but even the creators are like, maybe, eh.
It makes people want it more, that's why.
Yeah, and so, throughout, the last, year or so, everyone's kept asking more and more. And to have a show that can do that...
It's a good quality show, but I don't think they could recreate it today because they're not allowed to make a lot of the same jokes.
Yeah.
They made before. It wouldn't be the same, and the creators are probably thinking, no.
Mm-hmm.
We're either going to get ourselves in trouble, bomb the show, because then everybody will always talk about how the second part just destroyed it, or we could just leave it, and we know everybody loves it. They're asking for more. We just don't risk it.
Well, here's the other thing, is The Office creator and Steve Carell together wrote and created Space Force on Netflix, which everyone said was terrible. I honestly enjoyed it. I wouldn't say it was awful. It's not spectacular, but
there were some very funny moments. We watched it twice.
Yeah, we watched it twice in a row. I enjoyed that show.
I did too.
And
I would watch it again.
It's only off the back of Steve Carell that I really love that show.
Yeah, sometimes the actor really creates it.
So, The Office. What do you dislike about The Office?
I dislike the way it makes me feel sometimes.
The emotions?
No, just makes me feel weird,
Yeah. It is a very awkward show and could not be made today. Especially with the over-the-line jokes that it can make sometimes.
It wasn't over the line then, though. They were edging the line then, now it's completely blown out of the water. I believe they've removed episodes of it.
Oh, they've removed, certain scenes from episodes. They removed an episode entirely a couple times.
Yeah. The lost episodes of The Office that people can't handle in 2020.
Oh, you can go to any DVD store and one of the seasons will probably be there.
Probably. It's a really popular show.
So, favorite characters. Office favorite characters.
Michael Scott.
Yeah.
I really like Creed. Not because of his character as a whole, but just every time his character enters, I laugh. Every time.
Yeah, Creed's one-liners that are just off the wall.
Yeah.
They always hit right. They always hit right.
Yeah. The guy delivers the lines perfectly.
Alright, and I'm going to say, yeah, Michael Scott. Michael Scott is absolutely up there. But I found out over time, I've like, of watching The Office again and again and again and again, I've come to love Dwight a lot.
I like later on Dwight. I don't think I like beginning Dwight so much.
I think it's the fact of knowing the character change that Dwight has by the end. Because the whole time, every time he's given manager, before the last time he becomes the manager, he's just kind of a Nazi the whole time. And then by the time he actually gets the manager position, Dwight is like what he does for Jim and Pam.
Yeah.
Just kind of shows that that character has gone through such a serious arc.
Yeah, he
So-
just grew up a little bit.
Yeah, it just kind of makes me love Dwight more.
Yeah.
And there are moments throughout the show that you can kind of, they give you little bits of that, but by the very end, he's different.
Yeah, he goes through a lot.
That, and the fact that Michael Scott had to go through a change after the first season, and it kind of saved the show,
Yeah.
is just pretty incredible.
I don't think anybody would have watched The Office the American Office, if it had stayed that way.
Yeah, no. And you can tell that just Michael Scott in the first season, he needed such a change because he's just a complete dick almost the whole time.
Yeah, no, it's way worse watching that character than now.
All right. Well, as far as TV shows go, you'd recommend it, right?
10 out of 10, most definitely.
Yeah.
It's one of the top shows I've ever watched.
We're watching it. We're in the middle of it right now again.
Yeah.
For what? Together we've watched the show 5. You'd say 5 times?
Yeah, I think this might be 5, but yeah.
Yeah. Like it's what, 7, 8, 9 seasons, something like
It's
that.
pretty long when you go down to it. I mean, honestly.
Let me see how many seasons it is. The Office.
The Orpheus.
Office Depot. No.
The Orpheus. Office Depot.
Turning into a probed. Oh, come on. There we go. A little stoned. 9 seasons. 9 seasons.
A lot of seasons.
In what? The last 2 are without Michael?
Yeah. I mean, that's when I sometimes feel like it's gone too long.
It kind of... to me, I don't think the last 2 seasons are bad, honestly. I think they're really good.
I don't think they're bad. It's just sometimes when I watch it, it feels like it's gone too long.
Well, it feels like an epilogue
Yeah.
to after Michael leaves. It's just kind of like an epilogue. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's The Office. It's just fun to kind of talk about The Office sometimes too.
It is. It's a good show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still relevant. It's like the Skyrim of TV shows.
Here's to hoping we get some new Office one day.
I don't know.
I could see the whole group together one day. I'd be excited for that.
I'd be excited for it, but I'd be afraid it wouldn't be as good.
Yeah, I just look as I could take it. If it's not good, it's just there.
Yeah.
All right. This has been Evil Video. Remember to like and subscribe to Monster Antenna. Please, we could take all the likes and all the subscribes that we can get.
Bliss.
Please. This has been Evil Video.
Evil.
Toodaloo.